welcome to Jujutsu Infinite. Now I'm quickly going to give you guys just a beginner's guide on simple things that you need to know, or you probably will need to know when playing Jujutsu Infinite. Now, assuming you do have some Robux in hand, I recommend getting innate slot 3 and innate slot 4. This is actually going to be crazy in PvP. People are going to be using 4 innates at the same time and probably spamming abilities and murdering you. However, if you can't, it doesn't really matter. You can still go crazy with 2 innate slots, but majority of the players you're going to be playing against are going to have innate slot 3 and innate slot 4. Similar to Shindo Life 2, it's honestly how it works. You can use all of them at the same time. As well as that, your innate bag. This is going to be pretty important too, because as you can see, everything you've rolled in the past or in the future will be inside of your innate bag. So if you rolled something legendary or special grade, you don't have to lose it forever. You can come back to it as you see fit. As you can see here, I could put Volcano in innate 3, I could put Judgment in innate 4, and then boom. So yeah, it kind of works just like that. Now, after you complete the tutorial, you will receive 30 spins. And you probably might want to use it straight away, or maybe you should stack them, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure you're forced to complete the tutorial anyways, so that's just free spins in the bag. Once you're hopped into the main game, don't be afraid or overwhelmed by the main hub. Literally, the first thing and the only thing you really want to do is level up. So if you speak to Gojo, he'll tell you to press J in order to teleport down into the first village in order to start your story progression. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. And this is one of the 5 beginner towns in the game. So you're just gonna want to come up here. And this beginner town is going to give you everything you need to do. Now, I'm not actually going to do the quest because I want to do it on stream with you guys. I haven't done any of the story quests for that reason alone. However, this is where you're going to start off. You're going to do this quest and you're actually just going to follow this. Now, by the end of this part of the questing, it should take you to about level 10. And obviously, level 10 isn't going to be high enough to continue doing the story quest, because after that, you don't continue the story until you're level 30. Now, the first things first, you're gonna have a bunch of one-time quests. So these are one-time quests, and there's going to be daily quests if I can find them. So daily quests is gonna be something you're gonna want to do daily, and each town has 1 or 2 daily quests. You're gonna want to do daily quests because they give spins. Very important. Spins is going to be super important for you to get the innates you want, etc. And if you find all the towns, that should be there's about 2 dailies here. If there's 2 dailies in each town, that could range anywhere between 60 to 100 spins that you can obtain daily. I'm not too sure if every town has 2 dailies, but I think every town has at least 1, obviously. So I'll say anywhere between 60 to 100 spins that you can obtain daily, which is actually a lot through not paying. So that's essentially free to play. Then the one-time quest will give you chests. Some of them will give scrolls. All of them give chests though. And the thing with chest is, at some point in your playthrough, you're going to have White Lotus. White Lotus wards off common loot in your next chest. I do recommend stacking these and saving them towards later game, just because the chests during the later game are just going to be that tad bit better than the chests you get early game. You're also going to be obtaining luck vials. You're going to want to stack these again when you're opening chests as well, because they increase your luck for 2 minutes, and you can stack it with White Lotus as well. And you have a withered beckoning cat as well. This also stacks with your luck vial and your White Lotus. It gives you 10% extra luck for the next 10 chests you open. Again, I do recommend stacking these as much as possible, and then using these when you have chests or when you're doing bosses, and then the boss does chests, you use these, you stack them up. It's going to be really good for your playthrough, so I recommend stacking these. Super important. Withered, Black Cat, White Lotus, and luck vials. Make sure you stack them. It's going to be super important. As well as that, since we're still here, Tokiyaki and Dorayaki, These are going to be super good as well because they give you EXP bonuses and mastery boost bonuses. So you're going to be wanting to use these as much as possible as well. You're going to obtain these things through chests. So again, farming these one-time quests, farming the daily quests, as well as just doing bosses, as well as just doing missions as well. Missions is what you're gonna want to be farming in order to help you level up, to get you to level 30 so you can continue the beginner's quest as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure of the locations of the other villages. You will discover them as you play through the story, so don't even worry about that right now. Also, if you see a talisman on the map, pick it up, as you can see. And yeah, the rest of the game is super straightforward, but I'm going to go back to the main hub and show you some more information you're definitely going to need to know. Now, once you're max level, you're going to want your domain expansion. Now, in order to actually get domain expansion, you're going to need a domain shard. Now, I'll show you what a domain shard looks like. It's right here. Again, this is one way you can obtain a domain shard through the cursed market. Now, you're gonna get stuff like this, scrolls, etc, through actually chests, opening chests. Now, I'm very sure you can obtain domain shards from any sort of chest, because domain shards do drop through chests as well. They're just super hard to get. But again, if you're super unlucky and you're just getting things you don't need, make sure you don't just throw away any item in your inventory, because you never know, because the cursed market refreshes and you never know what you're going to be able to get in here for domain shard. Again, sometimes in the shop, your domain shard isn't always here. It rotates every couple of hours, so be wary of that. So don't throw away any items you have. They may actually be important. Then, as you see here, there are other important things here as well. You got a really you got the inverted spear here for some cursed tentacles, demon fingers, which are super important for purified cursed hand, and I've heard this is really important. I'm not too sure what it does though. So again, all of those things you can actually get through chest, which is why it's super important to use those luck potions, the white lotuses, and the withered blackening cats. Make sure you have those stacked, because it's going to help you in getting rare and important items in the game. Now again, just re-emphasizing, ways you can get dimensional shards is the cursed market, through opening chests, and any chest of any level has a chance of dropping a dimensional shard. I'm very sure it's the same percentage no matter what chest. And the last way is through doing the Toji boss. Now the Toji boss, I'm not going to do it, but the Toji boss is apparently the fastest way you can actually get a chance of getting a dimensional shard. You need to be level 300 in order to fight him, and if you're a really good player, apparently you can kill him anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds. So if you're continuously doing that 30 to 60 seconds, eventually you will get it, maybe, but you're gonna have to grind that often, back to back to back to back. So those are 3 ways you can actually obtain your domain expansion, or obtain a domain shard in order to get your domain expansion. But remember, I'm very sure you need to be max level in order to actually use a domain shard, and max level is only level 420, so it shouldn't take you that long. You can probably get it within a day or 2 at most. So yeah, that's about it for this beginner's guide. On the most part, I told you the important information you need. There's a bunch of other things, crafting, different rare items, etc, that you'll probably figure out as you play the game. In terms of leveling up and actually getting to max level, it's pretty easy. Again, do the storyline quest. When you can't do the storyline quest anymore because you need to level up, just do missions. As simple as that. I hope this video was helpful, informative to you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in game. Love and appreciate you guys. Peace.